moving on to our second segment, my favorite segment, myth or fact. So I'll be giving you some statements, and you have to say whether that statement is a myth or a fact. And if it's a myth, obviously correct it. And if it's a fact, give us a little bit insider, thoda information on it.
Okay.
So shall we begin? Let's start with our very first statement. The first one being, stress can leave a permanent mark on your DNA. Is it a myth or a fact?
Yes, it's a fact. So there have been studies in trauma patients where they have analyzed their DNA, and they've seen that that trauma, PTSD, was carried forward to the next generation. So it is a fact. Stress does affect. If epigenetically we alter karta hai, and sometimes if it's very bad, it might affect your DNA for your offspring. But epigenetically तुम्हें पक्का affect करने वाला है वो. तो इसलिए ज्यादा stress नहीं लेना चाहिए. Easier said than done.
Okay. So our second question being, scientists can create synthetic DNA in the lab.
Yes, CRISPR is being put to very good use. So yes, it can be done.
So it is a fact.
It is a fact, yes. Sorry, I forgot to say that sentence. Yeah.
Third question, epigenetic changes can be passed down to the next generation. I know you said it's already a fact, but then thoda
Yeah,
aur ela.
it is a fact. So there, if you guys have heard about the Dutch winter hunger study, have any idea about that? Okay. So जाके गूगल करना अगर कभी टाइम मिले तो. So जब 1900s में sometime 40s या 50s में 1940s 50s में डच में नेदरलैंड्स फैमाइन आया था. सब भूख से मर रहे थे. Many deaths happened across the Netherlands. And then in the 1980s or 1990s, researchers tried to study the children born from that time period. So what they found was उनके DNA के इसमें alterations आ गई थी. They had lower levels of cortisol. So they were not even perceiving that much stress. उनको PTSD इतना ज्यादा था, प्लस उनको खाने की उतनी भूख भी नहीं लगती थी. So it is a fact. Epigenetic changes can be passed on.
Next question being, everyone has the same risk of developing diseases like cancer or diabetes.
No, that is a myth. So for cancer, I'll say what we hear, 90% of the, not what we hear, what we have read from research, 90% of cancer is spontaneous. 10% of cancer is hereditary, any type of cancer. So there is a chance, very high chance, if your mother has breast cancer and you are two daughters, you will have a very high chance of being prone to cancer. That does not mean you will get cancer, but it will be better if you get your genetic testing done and you get your risk analyzed by a genetic counselor. Because there might be a gene mutation present because of which you might get that. और सिर्फ मम्मी के नहीं, मम्मी की अगर बहन को भी है तो तुम्हें होने का चांस है. ऐसा लाइक पूरी फैमिली ट्री पेडिग्री एनालिसिस करके समझेगा वो, बट होता है. एंड type 2 diabetes, again, as I said, lifestyle disease also matters, factors, everything comes together. You can prevent by not being overweight, exercising, having a healthy lifestyle. So it is a myth. Not everyone has the same risk. Some people smoke throughout their lives and they do not get any type of lung cancer or anything, no cancer. And some people without any living the best life possible, they get cancer. So no, you can't say that. You have to be on your best life.
So earlier you mentioned CRISPR. So could gene editing with CRISPR one day bring back extinct species?
That's a tricky question. I can't say myth or fact. It's not impossible, but it is very, very difficult. So I had recently read a paper where they were trying to get the woolly mammoth, वो ice age वाला, बड़ा, वो, उसको they are trying to bring back to life. They, I think, set a goal for 2028 or 2030 or something like that. I can't remember where they are trying to do this. America ho sakta hai. America या Europe. So, but yeah, they're trying to do that. So I don't know. Let's see. I'm not able to commit fact or myth. हो सकता है लोग कोशिश कर रहे हैं, पता नहीं.
Okay, so that question was the last question for the segment two and also for the interview. Ma'am, your expertise on anything, everything that you've spoken about today helped me a lot because let me tell you, your lingo, the way you have broken it down, has helped me personally. So it
Okay,
was very
great.
nice.
Good to know that.
And like I personally have a difficulty with like huge terminologies, and you have
Uh,
effectively broken them down today, so which
okay.
means if I can understand, I'm pretty sure others can.
Great.
And yeah, that marks an end to our interview. Thank you so much, and
Thank you
to
all so
all of
much.
our viewers, readers watching this, kindly like, share, subscribe. Please check out ma'am's channel. Ma'am, would you like to plug in your LinkedIn and everything?
Okay, so my LinkedIn is Sohni Tagore. You can just find me. Sohni is like typical Punjabi spelling, Sohni. I'm a Punjabi. My surname confuses people. Tagore, I'm not Bengali. But I'm born and brought up in Mumbai. So I consider myself Mumbaikar. But yeah, my name is Sohni Tagore. For my LinkedIn, Sohni Tagore as well. Facebook, Sohni Tagore. Instagram is sony.tagore. And if you would like to go to my blog, it is www.genomerevelations.com.
Okay, I think
So
that's
thank you
it.
so much.